Hello everyone, very good morning. Guys, as you know that today is Sunday and we used to take some workshops on the Sunday. So this Sunday we have decided to go ahead and take up a workshop on SQL deployment process. I know most of you have already covered those topic in your regular session. Most of you have not covered that you will be getting those session in the further classes. And if you are new to this, you might be not understanding that. For them, for those guys, we are doing a regular session as well. So let's understand, and we can get started by like another 2 3 minutes of time. So we'll be start by 9:15. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, others, like you need to check with that administration department. You have to call to admin. Yeah, Dilip, I'll be sharing the number of admin for this recording, or if you wanted to go ahead with certificate, or if you wanted to go ahead with to get the more information of this session as well. So let's hold on till we complete the workshop, and then I'll be sharing some numbers to you. You guys can contact those folks. I know few of you guys have raised your hand, so let's wait for the time when we complete the session. Siva Ranjani, I know you might have some doubt in your mind, so please hold on for a few minutes of time. Let me complete this workshop, and then we can get started with your doubt session as well. I'll make sure all of your question has been resolved before I drop off the call. Same applies with the Jyoti as well. Okay, I think we can get started now. So, good morning, everyone. As you know that today is Sunday and we used to do like workshop with some other topics on that. So today we are here to discuss on SQL deployment, guys. Okay, and this workshop is free for everyone. Okay, and what is the prerequisite of this workshop? What is the prerequisite of this workshop is you should have you should have some knowledge on Azure administration as well as Azure cloud. But no worries. In case if you don't have any experience on that, if you don't have any knowledge on that, we are here to teach you. So what we will do today, we'll first try to make you understand what is MS Azure, and then later we'll try to make you understand what is Azure DevOps. I will be covering these two topic very real quick with a pretty good example so that you'll get at least idea what do you mean by Azure? What do you mean by Azure DevOps? What is why we are using those things? Okay. So we will be getting those 2 points in that. And then after that, I'll go ahead with the Azure architecture. I mean to say that if you wanted to learn Azure DR, you should have learned about what do you mean by now architecture of Azure. Then after that, we'll go ahead with Azure SQL, Azure SQL, and we'll show you how to do the Azure SQL deployment. I mean to say that you have to insert some records into the on the portal. Okay, with Azure pipeline. Hope you understand that what we have to do, right? So these all area will look, right? Hope it's clear to every one of you. So let's go ahead and get started with MS Azure. What is that? See guys, frankly speaking, okay, you might be aware of that. Azure is coming from the family of cloud computing, guys. It comes from the family of cloud computing. Let me restart the recording as well. Let me repeat again because I forgot to start the recording. So prerequisite is you should have a knowledge on the Azure, somewhat administrator part, or someone in the Azure cloud part. But you don't have to worry. We are here to teach you what is Azure DevOps, what is Azure, and how we do know that Azure architecture, what is Azure SQL, and how we do the SQL deployment with the help of pipeline. So before we go ahead and get started, we must understand like Azure is coming from the family of cloud. Okay. Azure is coming from the family of cloud computing. Guys. Now, what is cloud computing? What is cloud computing? Guys, nothing. Any services. Let's see if I'm talking about cloud computing. Any services like making an application. Getting a point? That means that you are developing, or you can tell that writing a code, writing the code for application. Okay. Testing it and making sure that the code or the application is available to the client. Okay. To the client or to the users. Okay. By the help of cloud. I mean to say that by the help of server. So guys, in the cloud computing, you are developing it. Okay. You are testing it. You are deploying it. You are managing it. You are tracking it. That is also called as like you are observing it and you are giving service or support to it. Everything, these all activities, I mean to say that any application you wanted to develop it, little bit take the example of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, okay, Gmail, whatever it could be. If you are going for development of those application, testing of those, deployment of those, management, tracking, observing, everything you can do on top of the cloud. That is nothing but called as a cloud computing. Now you might be surprising. What is cloud? What he's talking about? So cloud is nothing. It is a service provider. Okay. We have some different service provider. We have some different service provider. Okay. Which will give you the option to use their cloud services. To use their cloud services. Okay. You can use their cloud services. Like example I'm talking about, guys. Let's take an example of Azure, AWS, GCP, okay, Alibaba Cloud, right? Alibaba Cloud. So these all are the cloud providers actually, which all these give. Now let's start it with Azure. So who gives the Azure? Azure has been given by Microsoft folks. Who has given Azure? Microsoft. AWS has given by your Amazon. You know the Amazon, right? The decent application which you used to get it for e-commerce, right? GCP, you know the master blaster of your IT. That is nothing but Google. And Alibaba, no doubtly, they have given by Ali. Okay, Alibaba actually. Now, out of this, let's try to understand. Let's try to understand, okay, some basics history about that. Okay, let's try to understand the history. I mean to say that what is the history of your cloud computing, how we need the cloud computing. So guys, I'll tell you very high level because I need to go with the workshop topic that we have discussed, that we need to do it. If I talk about the history, guys, in year of 2000s, we were struggling like, okay, we were struggling like anything. We had a money. Okay, we had money, but we don't have technology. We don't have any technology. Okay, any technology, right? Which will help me. Okay, which will help me, right, to store my item, to store my code, or you say that my items to the cloud. I mean to say that whatever we were doing it, all we doing into your system, physical system. Okay. Everything we used to take care in the physical system, like storing your code into one laptop. Okay. Example. Okay. Laptop. Example. Drives. Example. Hard disk. Example. Memory card. Okay. Memory card, etc. So guys, it was very difficult, right, to go ahead and store your codes. It was very difficult to store your settings. It was very difficult to manage your application. It was very hard, right? What if in case your code has gone disrupted? Or what if, let's see, you are maintaining a server as well, but you are maintaining a server as an on-premises server, guys. So what is meaning of on-premises? Building. That means I will keep my server into a small room of a building. What if there is something went wrong? What if this hard storm came? What if the cyclone came? Like we could not able to those applications in the future, right? Which is deployed on this server. So to order to avoid that, we were eagerly looking for some technology or some cloud provider which could give me the service. I'm ready to pay them, right? So guys, we have got a very good opportunities. We have got a very good service by there is a guy called Amazon. Guys, Amazon was the first service provider of cloud. This is the first service cloud provider. That means this guy is a first service provider for cloud, guys. And it has came in year of 2006. By 2006, no one were there in the market. Now everyone got surprised. Okay, everyone got surprised. Obviously, Amazon has done the so much like big thing. Obviously, anyone will get surprised, right? Let's see. I'm talking about Naveen. Okay, Naveen is a trainer of technical trainer. I can go ahead and teach you data science tomorrow. I can go ahead and teach you Oracle. I can go ahead and teach you .NET. But I cannot go and become a scientist. I cannot be the part of rocket scientist, right? Because I'm nowhere related to research. Then how I could be? Or tomorrow, if you say that, let's see, Naveen became the Prime Minister of India. How it's possible? Because it's not possible at all. Because I'm nowhere related to I'm nowhere related to politics. Then how I could become suddenly the President or Prime Minister of India? It's difficult, right? Very hard. Same thing it happened with Amazon, man. Amazon were totally related to your e-commerce. You know e-commerce? What is the e-commerce? E-commerce means we are running our business, okay? We are running our business to sell or purchase the product, okay, online. That is called as e-commerce. But I'm not sure when it came in the mind of Amazon, and they have developed a very beautiful technology, and that is nothing but called as a AWS. Now let's talk something about AWS. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services, guys. Okay. Now, when that Amazon Web Services came in the market, obviously this is a competition world, guys. Okay. If you will get one marks more than your friend, right, your friend will do like more hard work and he'll try to bypass you again or surpass you by getting another 2 marks, guys. Okay, so Microsoft guys, okay, Microsoft guys also worked like anything, and they have got one very good platform to the world, and that is nothing but called as Azure in year of 2009, guys. Whereas Google also developed a good product of like something called as a GCP, and GCP stand for guys. GCP stand for guys Google Cloud Platform. It is nothing but Google Cloud Platform, folks. Okay, it's a Google Cloud Platform. And when the GCP came, it came in year of 2006, folks. When it came in year of 2006. Sorry, pardon my bad. It came in 2008, folks. Now by 2009, we have already good market. and we have got many cloud provider. Like let's see, Amazon is there, Microsoft is there, GCP is there, Alibaba was there. So when we talk about MS Azure, the popularity of Azure has become like anything. It became more and more popular. Why? Because first is this is a product of Microsoft. When I'm talking about Microsoft, that means that we use operating system, guys. As you know that everyone uses that window in India, right? Most of the guys uses operating system in India, that is Microsoft. Okay, window. Then we know that we use most of the like language .NET, very super like no fast language and very decent language .NET. Then you can talk about your MS SQL. You have a database provider that is called as MS SQL. We have a MS team, guys, know, which where we'll do the meeting and have a conversation with the teammates, MS team. The beauty of MS is we have MS Word, right? We have PPT, we have PDF, not PDF, we have Excel, right, etc. So we have these many guys who provides, Microsoft has provided these many facilities to us. So obviously the company who is looking for or who is working on Microsoft, they'll obviously prefer joining Azure instead of your Amazon, AWS or GCP. Okay. So this is how Azure become famous. What is the benefit, guys, that Azure has given to the world as compared to other? First benefit is it is very secure, guys. Very, very secure. You go and search out in YouTube, you go and search out in Google about Azure. Azure has very, very high security. It's very secure enough. Whenever you are talking about any banking application, whenever you are talking about any healthcare application, we'll close our eyes and we'll prefer Azure only. That's the reason it says that it's very, very secure. Second, it has a high availability. That means you can able to use this 24/7. When you want, at time you can use it. First is it has high, okay, security, and it is high accessibility. That means anyone can access that. Fourth one is, as I told you, security. That means if the code belongs to me, I only can lick the code inside. Or if my friend need a code, they need to have a permission from me. Then when it's possible. And we have many more, guys. Let's see. We have auto scaling facility. What is auto scaling? Let's try to understand today. Let's assume that, guys, you are working for one banking industry. Okay, you're working for one banking industry and your code stores, let's see, 400 GB of memory in your laptop. Let's say you are not following any cloud, guys. Okay, memory of laptop you are using it. Let's see, this is got full. Your 400 memory of laptop got full. So what are you gonna go? You have to either purchase another laptop. Okay, you need to purchase another laptop, folks, or right another laptop, or you will go with your like any hard disk you'll go, or you'll go with any drive, right? But what if you'll say that Azure told you that the moment you are completing your 400 lines of 400 GB of storage, okay, I will be giving you another memory, guys, that is nothing but 100 for you. You go and please make that. When tomorrow you don't need this 100 GB of memory, stop using it. I'll not charge for that. So that, guys, that is called the auto scaling. I can increase or decrease based on my requirement. And how much the services I'm using it, that much only I have to pay to the Azure. That means that much only I need to pay to the Microsoft, guys. So these all are like benefits, guys. We'll be discussing these all few more into your regular sessions. Let's try to come back to your Azure. We have understand Azure. So let's try to move into DevOps side now. Guys, when I'm talking about DevOps, okay. So DevOps is a service which is being provided by Azure, or it can be provided by AWS, or it can be provided by your Google, GCP. It can be anyone. So what is DevOps? Because we folks will be working as a DevOps engineer, right? So if we folks will be working as a DevOps engineer, we must understand what is a DevOps. So guys, frankly speaking, DevOps is nothing. It is a combination of two words, guys, which is called as a development plus operations. What is that, dear? Development plus operations. Okay, you don't worry what is development or what is operation. You might be some, if someone is from the IT industry, you are pretty sure that you are knowing the development and operations. But if you are not from IT industry, no need to worry at all. This is my duty to teach you guys. Okay, let's try to understand that. When I'm talking about DevOps and development, buddy, let's come back. What is development? So I'll take one example to you. Okay, let's say you are developing a Facebook. Let's assume that Facebook is new to the market. Facebook is not available in the market. Okay. So what you're gonna do? First of all, you'll do planning, guys. Okay. Planning in the sense is, where is my Facebook page? How my Facebook page look like? Okay. Who is the user who will be working? Who is the front end guys working? Who's the back end guys working? How long they'll work? Everything will go to your planning section. Then you must have to design the application, guys, isn't it? So you have, where is a home page, where is a login page, where is the logout page, where is like, no, friend request, everything we have to design. Then based on the designing, guys, you have to go for coding, isn't it? Coding is nothing, you have to write some lines of code in programming language to convert your logics into the programming languages. And finally, you have to go for testing, you have to go for deployment. Okay, you have to go for not deployment, you have to go for testing, and finally you'll get a build. Okay, build. So these all areas we're going to discuss in detail in your like regular session, guys. These all areas are belonging to your development. Now let's talk about your operations, guys. When I'm talking about operations, it is nothing but, folks, it's very easy here. Let's have a look for a minute of time. Operations will come into the picture. Understand, please. Operations will come into the picture where, okay, where we have developed the application. Now it's a responsibility of the operation guys to make it available for everyone. That is called as a deployment. Then once it is deployed, we have to go ahead and we have to monitor. Like, I have developed the application, how is behaving? Is it right now? I have developed the application, but if it is deployed to the client, right? So client should tell me that, okay, how it is working, whether it's working fine or not. So we have to keep eye on our application, guys. That is nothing but called as a monitor for all of us. Okay. The next part that we have it for us is, the very next part is nothing but it's called as a, guys, monitoring. And then after that, it is a support. Okay. We have to give the support. Hey Sivajyoti, if you are thinking that if you have any question for me, please hold for the time, or please type out your question that you have in your mind, because during the session we are not allowing anyone to speak up. Hope you understand. Okay. So if you have any question for me, please make use of the chat box. You have an option for chat box, right? From the drop down, please choose the name as in Naveen, and then we can go ahead and discuss on that. Okay. Or if you wanted to speak with me, please hold for some time. I'll enable your mic by 10 o'clock, and you can especially ask any question to me with respect to your, like, whatever the career you wanted to go ahead. Okay. So please hold for some minute of time. Please give me some time. Okay. Thanks for understanding. Right. Come back here. Operations case. So I will go ahead and give a quick, good example for you to understand that DevOps. So let me share one PPT that I have it for my uh, training purpose. Give me a minute of time, folks. Okay, so this is one of the PPT that is prepared by me in order to explain you what is called as a DevOps, folks. I think doesn't look good. Let me go and open for others one. Yeah, guys, here you go. Okay, guys, we have been talking about the cloud introduction. We have told you about the cloud, what is cloud, okay? And then later we have told you about that cloud services, like we have Azure, AWS, and GCP. And here you go, guys. So this is one of the diagram that I picked up from the Google, guys. So hope you're able to see this diagram. So let me explain that. What is a DevOps? Guys, DevOps is what? Okay, let's understand what is DevOps. As I told you, DevOps is divided into two parts. Development, this is a development, and this is operations. So guys, simple. The DevOps guys will be working together. One into your development guys, and another one would be working as a operator guys. Let's assume that this is Naveen here. Example. Let's take it. This is Naveen. And this guy is Naresh IT. Okay. Let's see NIT. Example. Let's see these guys are NIT. Guys, I'm pretty sure you don't know me. Okay. You haven't seen me. Or we haven't spoken each other before. There might be the chance, right? But who made you to know that there is a Azure and there is a workshop going on today on in order to understand the deployment of SQL? Who made you know? That is Naresh IT, isn't it? So we both work together. He is sharing the link to the folks and I'm giving a training to guys. So both will work together, isn't it? So that is called as a guys DevOps. Developer and operator, both of them will work together, and that is nothing but called as a DevOps. Now let's try to understand the definition that is showing on the screen. Okay, let's try to read that definition. What is the DevOps? DevOps is a set of practice intended to reduce the time between committing a changes to a system and committing a changes between placed into the normal production while ensuring the high quality. I'm pretty sure most of you guys did not understand the definition, but no need to worry. Let me go ahead and give one example to you, and then I'll come back again and discuss this definition. I'm pretty sure you'll be understanding 100%. Okay, so go ahead and let's start it. Okay, so guys, let's understand the definition first. Sorry, let's understand the definition with the help of example. Let me give the example. Guys, example. I am talking about my most of the friend might be knowing this example, guys, but don't worry. Let me repeat it again. Let's see, guys. Facebook, we have different models, okay? Isn't it? So we have a home page, okay? We have a home page, we have login, we have logout, we have like let's see messenger, okay, we have profile, we have settings, we have around something marketplace, okay, marketplace, let's see, we have reels, we have around etc. So these all are the module of Facebook, guys. We have it, isn't it? So let's talk about messenger. So messenger is one of the service provided by, okay, service provided by Facebook, isn't it? So it's provided by your Facebook. This is one of the service, guys. Okay, come on. Let's talk about another services that we have. What is another services is? Let's talk about Messenger. When I say Messenger, guys, what is the use of Messenger? Can anyone tell me, please? If you know that, what is Messenger? Any one of you, please let me know. What is Messenger? Any one of you, please. If you know what is Messenger. Okay, what is the use of that? Yeah, Satish, you are correct. It is a chat box. Any other guys? Okay, let me tell you. So messenger is used to do conversation. What is that? It is used to do conversation, guys. Okay, like it can be audio conversation, it can be video conversation. Okay, it can be audio conversation, it can be video, or it can be message conversation. It can be any of this, isn't it? Now let's assume that there is a friend A and there is another friend B, and these two guys are very close friends. They have their number, but they used to like talk on the messenger. Let's see, when A is sending a message to B, okay, when A is sending the message to B, he's sending that hello A or hi B, how are you? Assume. And we have a facility on the messenger, guys, which will tell you this message has been seen and read, or this message had been delivered. What is that? This has been delivered, or it has been seen. Like in the WhatsApp, we have a blue tick mark, right? Similar to that, Facebook also we do have one thing where your B profile photo, understand, the B profile photo will come in front of the chat. The B profile photo will come into the B profile photo will come in front of the chart, that particular chart. If that particular chat, it has come, that means that the message that hi B, A has sent it to B, has been seen by B. Isn't it, guys? Tell me yes or no. There is a seen option, right? Okay. We'll come to know, no, like whether the message has been seen by someone or not, right? Yes, that's true. The same thing, then what is the expectation of B? Sorry, what is the expectation of A? The expectation of A is I should be getting a message that hi A, how are you? Or hello A, how are you? I'm good, right? So this is the expectation of A, guys, but it's not happening. Let's assume that this happened with many of them. Okay, this happened with many of them. Okay, like let's see Naveen also telling the same thing. Let's see Venkat also telling the same thing. Okay, it's not working. So what happened? Facebook will come into picture. And Facebook will go ahead and tell that, hey, what's happened? Like my Facebook is not working, is it? So Facebook will assign that work to any of the developer. Okay, what he'll do? He'll assign any work to the developer. Now, guys, for your kind information, we should know that Facebook is being made by one of the programming language. It can be Java, it can be Python, it can be React, whatever the language. So let's assume that Facebook, there is something called Messenger, right? So Facebook Messenger is being written into 5,000 lines of code. When I say LOC, that means that 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line, 6 line, 7 line, like this. So in similar to that, Messenger has been written by in 5,000 lines of code, guys. Understand? 5,000 lines of code we have written Messenger. Did you get a point? Yes. If you think that Messenger is been written into 5,000 lines of code, okay, got a point? Then please understand, it is live for everyone. Let's see, A also uses the same 5,000 lines of code. Developer also uses the same 1,500 lines of code. Isn't it? And Naveen also uses the same 500 lines of code. Tell me, guys, yes or no? Guys, yes or nobody? If the same lines of code is there in that Naveen system, obviously it is the same lines of code is there in your Venkat system. It is obviously 5,000 lines of code is there in the Pawan system. Isn't it, guys? Everywhere it's the same because everyone is facing the issues, isn't it? Very good. So what does the developer do? Developer will go ahead and they'll try to figure it out. Some issues is there, man. Where is the issue? Okay, they came to know that there is some issues in line number XXX, whatever the line it is. They made the changes as a 5,900 lines of code. What is that? 5,100 lines of code. And it started working. What it started working? Messenger is working where? So Messenger is working in developer system. Messenger started working, folks, but where? Only to the developer system. So here is called as a DevOps job. Now you please understand that. What is the job of DevOps is? Whatever the 4,000 lines of code has become to 5,100 lines of code, right? That 5,100 lines of code, this 5,000 lines of code, it should be going to the live. It should be going to production. That means that if you send that live code to everyone, every production, I mean like production, that means Naveen also have same 5,100. Muhammad also same 5,100. Venkat also same. So everyone is using now 5,100 lines of code. That means that, my dear friend, your software development has fixed the issue. Let's come back and try to read the definition that I do have it. Okay. Let's come back and try to read the definition that I have it, buddy. Okay. Let's come back. So let's go ahead and let's try to understand the definition. You should be good now. What is that? A set of practice intended to reduce the time between committing a change to the system. This is nothing but a 5,000 lines of code which is there in the developer system. Whatever the 5,000 had changed to 5,100, right? Same set of code we need to make it to the real world. And we have to make sure we are maintaining the quality. That is nothing but call as a guys, DevOps. I'm pretty sure guys, you might be good now in the DevOps, but no worries. If you are not understanding or if you think that you want to get more information, let's join our session guys. We'll make sure that you are understanding everything and it need to be very beneficial to understand guys. Okay. Let's go and discuss the second thing. Now, what is the next thing is the component of DevOps. Actually, Azure has two component. Okay, majorly. Azure has two component majorly. MS Azure and other one is called as a Azure DevOps. So MS Azure is a portal cloud and MS Azure is related to coding and deployment. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me show you Azure DevOps first. If I go back to your Azure DevOps first, guys, it has below component. What is that? It has Azure board. It has Azure build it has repo. It has Azure build pipeline. Okay, build a pipeline. Okay, it has artifact. Okay, it has Azure release pipeline. Okay, it has release pipeline and it has Azure test plan. Okay, test plan. So we have to discuss these many things guys in our regular training. Okay, these all I'm going to show you a system demo to you quickly. Okay, let's discuss in detail in our regular training buddy, but let me tell you that what are the component and how it look like real quick. Come back here. Yeah, guys. So these all the batches I used to take it. Okay. So that's the reason you're seeing the different batches. Let's come back here. Yeah. Can you see here? Board, repo, build pipeline and release pipeline here. Test plan, artifact. So we will be dealing with these all guys. Okay. In our regular training. Now guys, let's come and understand that today workshop that we have it. You might have a good knowledge about your Azure now by this time. So let's focus now on the workshop, please. So the topic for the workshop is deployment of, okay, deployment of records in Azure portal with a pipeline. Okay, with a pipeline. So what all we need that? For this, we need a Azure server. Okay, we need a Azure SQL server, guys. Then we need a Azure SQL database. Okay, then we need a Azure pipeline. So these three items are needed for us. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'll first go to Azure server where I can create this any services, guys. Okay, any services we are going to create on top of your Azure portal. So let me go to the portal, guys, real quick. So this is a portal. Let's try to understand portal.azure. Guys, if you think that you are not able to catch up the portal and all, we have a separate batch, guys, which will start from the zero level of your Azure. Okay, so please go ahead and join that. Let's come back here. This is a portal for you. Okay, now I'll go ahead and create my SQL. So you have to type it here as a SQL database. Okay, what is that? SQL database. Let's go there and click on the SQL database. Someone has already created a database, it seems. Very good. Let me go to the SQL database and let's create a database here. So guys, this is where I'm trying to create a database. So let me go ahead and create a database real quick. Let's go ahead and choose my resource group. Okay. Next is I'm writing as a workshop. Okay. SQL DB. Workshop SQL DB. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any server. Let me create a separate server. Let's see workshop. Okay. Workshop server. What is that? Workshop server. It is already there, it seems. Okay, it doesn't have access to the server in the selected region. For the most information ability, there is go to this region and provide the change. Okay, let me go with other reason. So let's see workshop server Naveen. It's okay. Is it available? Yes. So let's choose some other location. West US3. Okay. Or it is not available. Let's go with some other reasons is UK South. Okay. So this workshop server Naveen would be created on the this location. Okay. That means the client is near to this. Okay. That's all. Let's go with your SQL authentication, folks. Okay. Come back and give that authentication. Let's see. I'm giving as a workshop. Okay. SQL admin username. Okay. And let me keep and paste it out for my reference, which I'll be doing it. Okay. So let me keep this here, right? And the password. I'll be using the password as a my default password. So let me go ahead and use the same password as a confirmation, right? And let's come back here. So I have already created a Azure server. Now the term has come to create a Azure database case. Let's come back quickly. Go ahead. Go ahead. Guys, don't use the production. Okay. If you're gonna use the production, the charges will be very high. Okay. If you go to the production, the charges would be very, very high. So let's go with your development, guys. Okay. Because you are just doing for practical purpose, right? It's not a you are looking for any production, right? Okay. Now these all things we'll be discussing bit later. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Very good. So we are in order to create our database, guys. So if you use this database, guys, if you use your database, guys, hey, thanks, Hemant. We'll be doing it, buddy. So if you use this, okay, it might charge you 457 rupee per month. If you use the database, how much the space I'm using it, it might charge me 457 rupee per month. Okay. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get with the create option. So I'm about to create my database guys now. So once the database is created, what is the next thing? We have to create a data actually. Okay. The data would be given by your developer. So they will be creating one SQL script actually. Okay. So we have to create a SQL script which is being given by developer. Okay. So since we don't have any developer, we will be playing the role as a developer. So we'll write some script on top of it. So it is in creation, guys. Deployment is in progress. That means we are creating a database now. It's taking some time, guys. Please hold on. So almost created. It is in completion stage now. Yeah, Yatin, you're saying something? Please message me. We would be doing it, yeah, I think, definitely. Let me go ahead with the workshop first. Okay, we are into deployment. Our deployment is complete now. So we can go to the deployment and we can check whether we are able to access our database or not. Okay, how do we check that? So we have to go ahead with your query editor. I'm trying to connect to my database. Let's click on that. And they'll ask you to give the password which you have used it, okay, at the time of creation of your server. So give the same password that you have created it. So let me enter that. I should be able to log in. Oh, we are not able to log in. Why? The reason says that you don't have a public access, guys. So we have to make it the public access. How do we make that? We have to go to your first back and you have to go to your SQL database and then you have to give your public access. Okay. So let's go there. Let's go to your database. Let's go to your server firewall. And you have to server file your public access is network is like disabled now. You have to make it enable. Then only you could able to use the database, right? And you have to use your IP address. Let me use my IP address, guys. So IP address, we have to use your IP address, folks. Okay. So for that purpose, you have to go ahead and you have to make the use of your IP address real quick. Just go ahead and type it. What is my IP address in Google? Okay, you go ahead and type it. What is my IP address? Real quick. Okay, so you have to go ahead and ask for the IP address. You'll be getting somewhere here. Just a minute of time. What is my IP address? Yeah. 1 minute, 1 minute. It should be coming up real quick. Hold on. What is my IP address? Not IP address. My IP address. Yeah, you'll be getting this. So this is connected with a different mobile network, it seems. So this doesn't look to be correct actually. That's the reason we are not able to get it. Okay, no worries. It's not the valid one. Then I have only left for with option is, guys, because this is not accepting this format, whatever I got it right. So this IP address is not accepting that one. And I have used the mobile network with the two different buddy. So that's the reason I need to go ahead and make the use of one thing. Just go ahead. Let's go the use of your selected network that you has. Yes, I am using that IP6 buddy. Okay, that's the reason. That's the reason, buddy. Okay, so it's a highly secured one. 1 minute, please. Let me go ahead and create it another, which I will give it as a permission. Okay, so I will be giving the permission to is there itself. Okay, let me get it a database which will give a auto permission of your as. Oh, that is like we can make the use of IP config, or I can convert this to. There's another way that we can find out is like command prompt. 1 minute. Guys, I'm not seeing your message. Please just be there a minute of time. Hold on a minute of time, please. I just respond back to your messages, please, quickly. 2 minutes. Just give minute of time. I'll get this IP address 192.168.167. So let me make note of this. 192 point. Actually, that IP address came as IP6 actually. 168 point and then 1.7. Okay, this is correct here. Okay, can you see here the IP which is got it right? So this is your system IP. Actually, we got it here. This is that IP address we got it, but we need to have a IP v4 address for this. Okay. Now let me go and give it try one more time. Guys, I'm not able to read your message. Give me a minute of time. I know like 5, 6 messages I have come. I got it. Few minutes, please. Then I'll come back and I'll see your messages as well. Come back. Let's give a IT address. Okay. So we just enable that IP address from here, folks. Right? We have given those IP address to this. Now let me go ahead and try to reconnect it again with my database. I'll come back to your messages, guys. Give me a minute of time, please. I could not be able to, it's not allowed to access the portal. 1 minute. Client IP address with this is not allowed to access the server. So this is my IP address of the web it has given to me. Allow this to your webmet. I'll just allow this. Now let me try to go ahead and enter it. Yeah, you are into your portal. Guys, let me see your messages now. Someone, a few messages dropped me. I was into different setting. The first message is that can you please explain that DV? Okay. The second message is portal password account, please. Siva, you'll be getting that password when you're joining up the regular session, right? So we'll able to help you to create a portal. Next is Chetan. It's a IPv. Yeah, Chetan, I got a point. Next is Ramu. Okay, another is yeah, Ganesh. Ganesh, yeah, got it. You just taking that open command and okay, yeah, we did the same thing, Ganesh. Yeah, we did the same thing. And the Rajwal, you said that the message is not web. Sangam, how we can make the payment for this? Which payment, buddy, you wanted to make it? Okay, so I think every one of your question I have answered here. Rajwal, sorry, Sangam, I didn't understand your question. What is the question? Sangam, like you're saying something, how to make the payment for this? Which payment you want to make it? Okay, so guys, if you go back to here, I don't have any table at all. Can you see here? I don't have table. So you can create a table manually. Let me create a table. I'm just creating a simple table for you. Okay. Can you please explain to the DevOps with the we'll do Linux? We'll discuss that. Okay. Just give me some time. Let me complete this training and then I'll come back to this. Okay. Oh, Sangam, if you wanted to make the payment of this, you don't have to make it manually. If you're going with a free trial, they'll take up the payment from your free trial subscription, guys. You have seen it, right? We have a free trial subscription. So they'll take it from there. And if you're going for your like pay as you go, every month, like after one certain period of time, you'll be getting a bill. Okay. On that bill, you have to get it out. Okay. Got a point? Anup says that how do we resolve the connection issue? Anup, I didn't do anything actually. When I usually you'll get your IP address when you type in your Google, what is my IP address? If in case that IP address is getting IPv6 IP address, you have to go to your control panel, and if you go and open your terminal, you have to just type it a word called ipconfig, which I typed it. Okay. So you have to just type a word called ipconfig. The same thing I did it. Let me paste it to you as well. So you have to just type it ipconfig, buddy. Config. And this will give you the list of IP. I need to use it IPv4 address. Make the use of it. And they will additionally suggest you. If you enter that, they'll suggest you. This is your web password. What is your system password? So they'll give you an IP address for that. You just click on that, then it will be worked. Okay. So let me create a database. So what is the table? Already database is created. We'll create a table. So let's try to use it as a uh, create table name. Let's see. I'm giving as the employee table example. I'll create one data. Let's see, I'm creating one data called employee ID or employee ID and data type as integer. Let's go as employee name. I'm going as a varchar. So let's see as a first name. First name is a varchar. That length I'm giving as a 10. That means maximum length is 10. I wanted to give it. Then last name of varchar. Let's see, this is 15. Okay, you have to close this. And let's see salary. Salary is integer. Let's close this. Okay, so I wanted to insert these four fields like employee ID, first name, last name, and salary. Okay, that's it I want. I'll just go and run it. Let's see if it is like coming or not. Okay, next is it says that salary, okay, employee table detail, employee ID, and the salary is not picking up in this. Unable to find the store procedure call as a salary on this. So let's make the changes something as a employee salary or e-salary, anything. Let's give it a try with this. That database has created a table. Can you observe it? Let's go back here. You can see you have a table here, DBO1, right? So you are doing it manually, isn't it? You have done it manually. This activity, you have done it manually. I want you to create a pipeline and I want you to do it with the help of pipeline. That is the topic of workshop, guys. What is the topic of workshop? You have to deploy the record with the help of in the portal with the help of pipeline. So let's do that. So how do we do that? Pretty simple. Nothing is there. You have to write one script, guys, like this. Whatever we did it, right? So you have to write one script. What is the script? This is the script. You copy this and let's write this. So what you wanted to do, folks? You wanted to create another table. I'm already have a employee one, no? So that's why I'll go with the employee two. Okay. I will go ahead and create another table called employee two. This is one query. And there is one option called insert into employee two. There is another option, guys, where you can go ahead and insert some data into that. Okay. How? This is the way. Insert into table name and the values that you want to insert. What is the values you wanted to insert? Employee ID. Let's say I'm writing as a 1. First name, let's see, I'm writing as a Naveen. Second name, let's see, I'm writing as a K, Kumar, example. Salary, let's say I'm writing as salary is a 10,000. Okay, let's close it. So if I wanted to insert these all data with the help of pipeline without running it manually on the portal, how do we do that? You have to save this. I mean, this is being saved by you and this would be given by your developer, guys. Okay, this would be given by your developer. Let me write as a SQL, or let's see, write as employee salary dot SQL. Okay, employee salary dot SQL. I'm just saving it as a dot SQL. Now this is a script for you, isn't it? This is a script for you. Now you have to go to your portal, guys, and in this portal you have to go to your repository. And if you go to your repository, you have to create a separate repository for this. So this is your new repository, is it? Let's create a new repository like a SQL repo. I just created the SQL repo. I will use that as a code, right? So let's go back on this, try to upload my files that I have it into my desktop. So where is the desktop? Let's come back here. It's a desktop here. What is the file I used? Employee salary, right? So this one I use it, isn't it? Okay. So I'll use the same employee ID. This is okay, right? Correct. Employee insert into employee two, and then values is this. That's it. So let's open that. Now commit. So my code is here. Now the next is I need to create a pipeline. Let's go back to your pipeline. Let's click on your pipeline, which is here. This is your pipeline, folks. Now we'll create a new pipeline. Guys, for your kind information, let me tell you one thing is build a pipeline is always created for whom we have to compile the code. What is that? Compile the code. Okay. Compile the code. But this is not a build, this is not a code, this is a script. So we don't have to go ahead and do that. Okay. We can directly go ahead with the release pipeline. So we'll go to the release. Let's create a new release pipeline. Okay. And artifact. Then you guys will tell me that, Naveen, if you don't have a build pipeline, how do we get an artifact? Yes, guys, you can get it artifact with the help of the repository that you have got it. Let's click on that. Where is that? Azure Repo. Which project? 9 a.m. batch. Which source? SQL Repo. Is it the same thing that you're looking for? Which branch? Main branch. Is it okay? Yes. Let's go and click on the add. Now you have to go ahead and write up a SQL deployment code. So you have to go to the pipeline. You have to type it. What do you want to go? SQL deploy or Azure SQL deploy. So that you have to go with this, folks. Let's go here. You wanted to do deployment. Now you have a here. You wanted to do the deployment with this cell option guys. Okay. So let's go ahead and try out, buddy. Subscription is nothing but it is a service connection. So service connection between Naresh, Naveen, this portal and DevOps will tell you that at the time of training, how to create a service connection, buddy. For timing, understand, this is your connection between your portal and DevOps. So I'm loading it now. Okay, this is my service connection, guys. The next is you have to give your database name. What is that? SQL server name. So go to your server, give your server name. Where is the server name? Come back here. This is your database. You'll find out your server name here. Can you see this? So you need to copy this server name and click enter on the server name. You have to go with database. Guys, I know most of you guys you don't know what is this because you haven't learned it, the pipeline, but you don't worry. Just take a look into that. We'll discuss in detail. Workshop DB. What is a login? So login, I have used it this buddy, okay? I already saved my username and password, no? So let me give this login ID for me. This is login for me. I'll go ahead and make the use of login. And the password, I'll give the password. Okay, that's it. Where is the file? File is over here in your like repository. Yeah, here you go. This is a file for you, isn't it? Let's go back, come back here. That's it, guys. We have to go ahead and we have to save it and release it. Release it. If everything goes fine, if your SQL is not down, your Azure is not down, your data should be in the portal. We created a pipeline for that. Only thing is Azure should not be down, guys. If it is down, the data cannot be moved it from your local to your portal, folks. So let's observe. It should not be down. Okay, see this. Something get failure. Can you see this? The reason for that is the package that we are using it, the source file. So let's resolve this, buddy. What is that? What went wrong? The source file argument must be a .dac pack extension, but you're using the different. That's the reason it failed it. No worries. We'll go back and we'll try to edit those. Come back here. So let's go to the pipeline. I have it release pipeline. Let's go there and edit this. Let's choose the job that you use it. Let me remove this job and let's try to get it out new job for this. Okay. Azure SQL deployment. Okay. Azure SQL deployment. Let's choose that. Let me go back with this. Is it correct? Yes, folks. It looks to be correct. Okay. DAC file. What happened last time? Can you remember that, buddy? I have chosen DAC PC file. but my file was already a script, right? That's the reason. Let me show you once again, guys. What was the error we got it? And how in the real time, if you're getting this error, how you'll resolve it? So let's observe the failure reason. Can you see this? What's the failure? Can you read it? The source file argument is a .dapc. So you have to use that. So let me go back and change it out again. How do we change that? Edit this, go to your job, and let's change it. Can you see here? I have chosen as a DAC file, right? But this is not a DAC file. This is your script, right? This is your script. So you have to choose SQL script, buddy. Okay? Then you'll get it out. Now this is your script. This is your script, isn't it? Let's go back. Now let's save and run it out. If there is some issues with this, your DevOps, you have to resolve it. And if there is some issues with the portal, you have to write the issues for that and you have to report to the Azure. Two options, guys. If there is some issues with your side, DevOps side, you have to resolve it. And if there is some issues with the portal side, you have to log a bug and you have to assign to the Azure. In the real time, I'll show you like how to raise a issue to your Azure. You can raise a issue to Azure and they will work on that if there is. But don't log any issues if the Azure is down or let's say it is not, no, like it's taking time. Okay, that is not issue. That might be sometime performance issues or weekend on all. What happened? No, they used to do some like maintenance activities. So that made the reason it would be like no slow. But if some functionality is not working, please go ahead and raise a bug. Yeah, hope you can see here. It got succeeded. Everything looks fine. And it got failed. We have changed the reason and it got failed. So what would be the expectation result, guys? My expectation is the pipeline would have created a new table called employee2. Okay. The pipeline would have created a new table called employee2. Muhammad, it is live on the YouTube, it seems. You can get it on in YouTube. Please search out. You'll be getting in the YouTube, buddy. And another one is it has inserted data with the employee two. Okay, with the name one Naveen Kumar and 10,000. Let's go and observe that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Guys, can you observe? You have created table 1, isn't it? You have created table 1. But table 2, I mean to say that you have created employee 1. But employee 2 is been created by us. Is it right? So let's see. This is created by us. As well as we have created data also, right? Naveen and all, no? So let's see, right? Select star from employee 2. So let's run that. Can you see? 1, Naveen, Kumar, 10,000. That has been deployed with the help of pipeline. This is what we are looking for. This is the what our job is. In real time, the job of Azure DevOps is this only. You'll be getting a code from developer. You have to make the changes in that. You have to create a server. You have to create it like a database and you have to deploy it with the help of pipeline, guys. Okay. Got a point, guys. Thank you so much, guys. That's it. We have stopped it here. Hope you understand what is that real workshop we have. We had a workshop to create it manually, guys. Okay. And we have another option that we did it with the help of pipeline. If it is 100 lines of 1,000 lines of data is there as well, that is, it will go, the developer will create a script for that where it will pick up the data from your SQL's Excel sheet. Did you get a point? They will, yes. So the Excel sheet would be created or it will be encrypted with the help of developer. You only have to write it a pipeline. See, again, telling it, buddy, DevOps job is to get a code from the developer you have to write a pipeline. Did you get a point? Right? You can use any pipeline, guys. You can use it Python, you can use it .NET, you can use it Java. It's up to you. But guys, writing a pipeline doesn't involve any .NET, Python and all. .NET, Python and all is involved in writing the coding language. This is a setting, guys. This is an application. This is a configuration. Configuration doesn't have any language, buddy. Chetan, hope you understand. Configuration doesn't have any language. It can be used any language, Python as well, .NET as well, any other thing. Coding is only used by different languages, my brother. Okay. Fine. Thank you so much, guys, for that. Guys, let me tell you one thing that if you wanted to join our batch, we have started a new batch real in last week. So let me tell you that. Yep, you need to practice a bit more, buddy, on this. Yeah, guys, we have started a new batch, Azure, MS Azure, MS Azure, and Azure DevOps by morning 7:30 a.m. So if you're interested to join, please join this batch. You have to talk to Naresh IT, guys. Please visit the page nareshit.com. You have to go to nareshit.com. You'll get more detail over there. Okay, more detail. Please visit to the page. You can able to get the link over there. Please join this, buddy. You will be able to get everything over there. Okay. Dilip, if you wanted to ask any question, please go ahead. Yeah, Dilip, you are muted.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Hello.
Sir,
Go ahead,
sir,
please.
am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible to me.
Yes, sir. Sir, currently I'm working as Oracle PL SQL developer.
Okay.
Now I want to switch another domain. In my role is currently completely for PL SQL and Oracle SQL queries, and I want to switch as Oracle software testing domain.
Okay.
Could you please guide me the
Okay.
career path, sir?
Dilip, if I heard it correctly, you already work as a Oracle SQL. Your role is to create a queries and all, right? So this in this particular training, what I have given the workshop, this is for Microsoft Azure. Okay. And when you join this course, you'll become as a Azure DevOps engineer, where your duty or your responsibility is to create a pipeline. Irrespective of your only SQL, you have to work on other areas also. Okay. So if you're looking for your career, apart from your Oracle development, what you are doing it, please join this batch. Okay. This is used for your Oracle, this is used for your Azure DevOps. And if you complete this, you can easily prove yourself up to 3 to 4 years of experience in Azure DevOps. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
If you're looking for apart from this, you have to go and talk to the administrator. They will help you out.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Hey, Pranay, please go ahead, Pranay. If you want to speak up, please raise your hand. Or if you want to type a message, please type it. Yeah, Sangam, please go ahead, Sangam.
हाय सर, गुड मॉर्निंग।
Good morning.
सर कुछ क्वेश्चन था एक्चुअली। आपने जो अभी दिया कि एम्प्लॉय वन है और एम्प्लॉय वन, मतलब कि जैसे कि आपने बोला कि अगर हम क्लाउड पे इसको रिलीज कर देंगे तो जो यूजर है, जैसे कि डेवलपर ने एम्प्लॉय वन पे कुछ अपडेट किया और एम्प्लॉय टू जो है वो पब्लिकली शो होगा, राइट? जो
Right.
रिलीज के बाद, जैसे कि आपने मैसेंजर का एग्जांपल दिया कि मैसेंजर में कुछ कोड अपडेट किए हैं, करने के बाद जब हम रिलीज करेंगे
जी
और क्लाउड पे जाएगा तो जो अपडेटेड कोड जो होगा वो
जी
जो एम्प्लॉय टू
राइट
टू वाला जो पब्लिक के लिए रिलीज होगा, राइट? ओके।
राइट
सेकंड क्वेश्चन
हम्म,
सर, अभी हमने जो डीबी डाटाबेस जो हम डायरेक्टली आपने क्रिएट किए कि एज्योर क्लाउड में क्रिएट किए, दैट मींस मतलब कि हम लोकली जो पहले जो एसक्यूएल ओरेकल पे सर्वर लोकल सर्वर पे करते, इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट हमने डायरेक्टली उसको क्लाउड पे क्रिएट कर दिया, राइट?
correct, correct.
ओके। सेकंड थर्ड थिंग इज जो सर आजूर आजूर क्लाउड का जो आप जैसे कि हमने डेमो क्लास में भी देखा था कि आपने बोला था कि फ्री ट्रायल भी रहेगा, राइट? 1 मंथ का,
Right, right.
उसके बाद हमको चार्ज करना पड़ेगा, राइट?
No, actually, whatever you are getting as a free trial, right? So that free trial is valid for 1 month only. Okay.
हम्म।
And if you remember that I told you, don't go ahead with a free trial
या
now,
या
because initial 10 days of time will be teaching you Azure board, Azure repo and others. Okay. So that 10 day would be waste, right? So let's assume that you are making that free trial for 1 month. After 1 month of time, we have to make the another free trial, or we'll look into that how we can figure it out. That means one guys can create one portal and you have to share with your friends, and friend will share to you, or else you can use some other debit card or credit card and you can create another free trial for you.
ओके सर, ओके, थैंक यू सर। एक एक और लास्ट डाउट था रिगार्डिंग
Yes.
एज्योर डेवऑप्स। जो हमने आपने अकाउंट क्रिएट करने के लिए बोला था, तो आपके वहाँ पे जो डैशबोर्ड दिखा रहा था कि डायरेक्टली आ रहा था कि आप जो रीजन चूज करने के लिए आपने चूज किया था कि यूनाइटेड स्टेट चूज किया था, बट मेरे लिए एक तो रीजन दिखा, तो मैंने यूनाइटेड स्टेट क्लिक किया, उसके बाद होस्ट अकाउंट होस्ट रीजन मांगा। होस्ट रीजन मतलब कि क्या है सर?
The reason is, see, basically you're talking about Azure DevOps account creation, right?
यस यस
So
सर।
in that, when you're talking about the host reason is, understand, the thing that I did it now, that was different. That is a portal actually. Okay. And the thing that I did it like day for yesterday for your
यस यस
training, it seems
यस
regular training.
यस सर।
In the regular training, what I did it, host means, let's assume that Mike, I'm working for Facebook. So tell me, where is the head office of the headquarter of the Facebook? Is it into US, right? So that is a host. Okay. Let's take an
ओके।
example. Recently, we had it like 2020 World Cup, right? Okay. So 2020 World Cup, this time it happened in USA. So the host is USA, right? So the company where it is situated, the client where it is situated, that is your host location actually. Okay. Let's say you are in the India. So you cannot select the India. You have to go with the client wise. Okay. You're working for the client, isn't it?
ओके ओके
Okay.
सर, बिफोर दैट फर्स्ट एक बार उसने
बताइए।
रीजन पूछा, उसके बाद ये होस्ट जब मैंने नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट किया, फिर
हाँ।
जब वहां पे मैंने यूएस दिया, उसके बाद अब होस्ट पूछा, तो
Right.
मैंने एक्चुअली क्या किया सर, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया, तो मैंने दोनों इंडिया इंडिया दे दिया। कुछ
No
प्रॉब्लम
problem.
है सर?
Actually, वो एक ही होना चाहिए, right? We need to have a same only. Okay,
ओके ओके
whatever
ओके।
you're giving it as India, then India only,
हाँ।
because you are giving the data in India and you're telling that you're hosting to US. That is not true, correct actually. Okay. If you
ओके
go for my example, my case was different. Why? Because I am already having a portal. Okay. I'm already having a like DevOps also. That's the reason you might have seen the different.
ओके सर, तो होस्ट मतलब कि जहाँ पे वो लोकेशन है
यहाँ पे
ऑलरेडी सर,
क्लाइंट होगा, वेयर इज द क्लाइंट, लाइक
क्लाइंट
आई
होगा।
एम आई टोल्ड एग्जांपल, राइट? लेट्स
यस
टेक
यस।
एन एग्जांपल ऑफ SBI. So SBI is in India, right? So you cannot go for the SBI as a US, isn't it?
जी जी।
Okay.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर दिस।
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sangam.
And
uh
last one,
Please.
just sir, if any is we know that only during of class के टाइम पे ही हम आपको अपना डाउट पूछ सकते हैं, तो अगर कुछ डाउट होगा तो कैसे सर हम डायरेक्टली आपसे बात कर सकेंगे फॉर सम
Correct.
पर्सनल क्वेश्चंस और समथिंग?
Yeah. So see, if you are looking for any doubt related to your concept that we are looking for, then we have a like our online lab facility, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We are connecting with the Zoom call. Okay. So where your mentor will be there who can help you with respect to your career. Sorry, pardon me, with respect to your doubts, whatever we taught. If you're looking for my personal attention, like personal things like your gap and all, right? We will create one Telegram group for all of you. In the Telegram group, you have an option for me to chat with me. You can personally ping me there. Whenever I'll free, we'll get connected.
थैंक यू सर। सर दैट ऑनलाइन लैब class link? When can
We'll
how
share.
can we
We'll
do?
share that.
Okay,
Like
okay,
we have
okay.
not freezed our batch, right? So when we freeze the batch, that time we'll share.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for this
No
total
worries.
information.
Thank you.
Thank-
Hey, I think Anup will be looking for functions. We'll be looking for logic app, but not the event hub. Anup, this is not a data engineer course. This is a Azure DevOps course. Trisha, the question that you asked you the fees is fees is 16,000 and like no 8,000 it seems. So you can get it out from the admin. Manoj is the right person to answer you. I have displayed his number on the screen. If you want, you can make a note of his Manoj, and he's the admin for the batch. Please talk to him. He will be the right person to give this answer. Okay. Thank you so much. I have a Pranay on the call. Pranay, please go ahead, Pranay. I'm unable to hear you, Pranay. Maybe you are not able to speak up. Hey, Prathamesh, you have any question? Please message me, Prathamesh. How are you today? Okay, fine, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for making yourself available in this weekend. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.